We say no one should be enslaved by poverty, ignorance or conformity. That's the kind of society I want to live in, and I think that we will not achieve that if we actually just sort of retreat back into not being prepared to take on the big challenges, and that the membership isn't able to challenge the leadership, which is really what the party president is there to do. As president of the Liberal Democrats, I see my role as restoring, renewing, re-envisioning our party in order to be that great liberal voice to the general public. You know, young people used to come to us in droves. We were the natural home for young people. I want to see a party that reaches out to those young people again. I had the great privilege of chairing the group that came up with our youth policy. I think we have the best youth policy in the country. We want to see that actually shared with our young people, and we want to see them come back and see that if the sort of society that we believe in is what they believe in, we are where they should be. I can communicate with, particularly with young people, having worked with them most of my life, but with those people that have left us, you know, the voters that have lost confidence and trust. We need to bring them back. They come back when they see that there's a vision, there's something to believe in, and they see that, yes, a liberal society is a much fairer and more equal society. Now is the time that we need to be on the doorsteps, out in the media, everywhere, and we can only do that effectively if we say who we are and what we stand for, and we need to be saying that loud and clear. Reynolds did suggest.
I think Linda represents the heartbeat of the party. I think Linda understands the party. I think Linda knows the party's length and breadth up and down the land, and has campaigned at all levels.
Yeah.
I've trusted her judgment, I've supported her radicalism, and I've always believed that she is a really important counterweight to the danger of the party being seen to be a party led from the top rather than a party in which all of us have an equal part. Linda understands that. We're a party of tens of thousands of members, and the party's voice is the one that's going to persuade people to support us in elections to come.
Supporting Linda because we need somebody who's independent-minded, but more importantly, who's willing and able to challenge the leadership. We've been driven too much by the establishment for too long, and since we've got into government, we've been driven by the establishment even more than we have in the past. We need somebody who's going to break that mold and challenge that behaviour.
I'm supporting Linda because I think she's the best candidate for the role. I think she brings together the best of being an activist and the political understanding about what it means to be party president. I met Linda just under a year ago where she was volunteering at a Lib Dem event, and I think that speaks volumes, that actually she was, you know, someone who's, from my knowledge, is steeped in Lib Demery, is willing to roll up her sleeves and help out.
I think Linda would make a great party president because she is a genuine, solid, Liberal Democrat person. And she's always going to think in the way the grassroots of the party think and hold the people at the top to account. I know everybody has a difficult job. It's a very difficult time in the party and politically, but I believe Linda would help and would represent us really well.
I think Linda will offer members of the party new hope at a time when we need that new hope, need to be re-energised, and she has the values that we all share, but maybe those at the top of our party have sometimes forgotten or sometimes let us down on. Linda will re-energise us as a party, get us back out there knocking on doors and putting leaflets through letterboxes, winning seats again, winning people back, winning voters back and members back.